Hey! Hey! Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. The much anticipated Tom Serious channel. God, you have no idea how long I've wanted to do this. Since I was about 16, to be exact. I remember thinking, oh, I will only look back terribly at me, a 16-year-old, giving out advice. But now, don't worry, I'm 18. I'm a whole 2 years ahead. And I'm sure I will never cringe when I look back at these videos in a few years. Anyway, hey. For such a long time, I've struggled to find the place to be serious. I've tried on stream, but I just kind of stumble about. I can't think when I'm streaming. I just do. I've done interviews and podcasts, but you know, they don't come around too often. And I also can't stop people from asking me questions about money or my love life or kissing girls. You would be surprised the amount of times I've had to say, I don't want to talk about that. Here, though, a scripted Bed Wars gameplay, talking weekly slap style. My God, I'm back in 2019, back in my roots, and it feels good. So, rather than going on for so long about how excited I am to be here, let's just start with the 3 questions I get asked the most. Let's just get them down. First off, what's your advice for new YouTubers? Dude, so many people ask me this. I can't believe it. I qualify as a YouTuber. Here's the thing. YouTube should always be a passion. There's this contagiousness from watching someone do something they love. You can't see it, but you can just feel it, you know? Look, to me, YouTube's simple. It's about being able to go from the fantasy and the production that is TV to just the realness, the humanness, the honesty of YouTube. My advice for new YouTubers, people wanting to get into it, fucking love it. Make the stuff you'd want to watch and find it actually fun, because the best things are always the ones that are just made with love. Ah, so wholesome, but it's true. I know a lot of people nowadays want to just get loads of views. There's all these hacks and shit, forgetting them. So much of YouTube can be a science. If part of your goal is getting views, you want to be the next Mr. Beast, there's so much you can learn about retention and thumbnails. And quite frankly, bits of that are really fun. But, and this is important, none of that fucking matters if you don't have the backbone. And the backbone of YouTube is creativity. And so you all know that it's worth your time making good shit and not just a reaction channel. All of the most viewed series of all time on YouTube began with some creative, just weirdo making something for fun. Look at Minecraft, for example. You got the era of Minecraft parodies, then the Let's Plays, then the Tech It, the Cops and Robbers, SMPs, the Manhunt. And all of these came about because some people came together and had a new creative idea. They didn't brainstorm it thinking they get hundreds of millions of views. And frankly, you shouldn't either. Make the stuff that you believe in. God, I could go on about YouTube for so long. So fucking long! I won't lie. It is what I spend most of my time thinking about. But I won't today. No! Come on, Tom! Move it along. The next one. Tommy, how do you become so damn confident? Is something I get asked a lot. Strangely. Look, I'll be real with you all. When I turn on my content brain, as Phil calls it, I become like an ape. I just think about what will be funniest in the moment and nothing further than that. That's why I'll swear at PewDiePie or stick a mic into some dude's face. I'm just trying to be funny. And I find that kind of easy when there's an audience there to laugh at it. But in real life, you know, when you take the camera away, I'm not that confident. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. But my advice, honestly, to boost that, just do the things you don't think you can do. I'll give an example. There's always been this alleyway that's really near my house that's just fucking dark and really scary to walk down in the night. I think I remember in year 7, someone telling me that people do drugs down there. Listen, I was terrified. And 2 days ago, I was walking back to my house at like 10 p.m. and I knew I'd go the long way home, up the hill, to avoid the alleyway. It's what I always do. And I realized, dude, I'm 18. I just spent a night with Sam and Colby hunting demons. Realistically, it's just the dark. But going down there, walking towards it, I was fucking terrified. I don't know why. It still really scared me. But I pushed through, and I didn't run, and I only looked around like 20 times in paranoia, but I got through that. And for me, that's all it takes. To just remind yourself, oh yeah, this thing I've decided I just can't do, I can. Maybe that'll work for you. Last question. How do you stay motivated, especially with YouTube? Okay, I'll tell you exactly how. I remember hitting 20,000 subscribers and Schlatt finally replying to my Discord message. This was in his Patreon server, which I paid to be in, by the way. And Schlatt's advice to me, what he said, I'll read it. Everyone gets one chance at life. That's fine. But most people get no chance at YouTube. And right now, kid, you fucking have one. So run with it, man. It was something like that. And this really stuck with me, if you can't tell. There's lots of things that keep me motivated, keep me uploading new videos, trying just as hard. But the one thing over the past 5 years that stayed consistent is, dude, I'm just lucky. Like, I'm really lucky. I wanted to be a YouTuber and have my own little community for so long. And now I do. And I wouldn't trade that for the world. Especially in 2020. I made a real effort to just keep reflecting, keep looking back, you know, taking those minutes to blast the Minecraft soundtrack, lie on my bed and think, fuck, what is going on? And that has definitely kept me going, really kept it all in perspective. And it's definitely easier as I get older to adjust to this life I have now, and I definitely have more so since I moved out of home. But, well, I'll never forget the hours and hours and hours I spent fantasizing about exactly what I have now. Year 11 history class, sat daydreaming about making a Skyblock video with Schlatt, or watching the Lunch Club trailer over and over and over again, imagining having a group channel, or getting that Hypixel YouTube rank. I think that feeling will stay with me forever. So, to stay motivated, keep being grateful. It's the cure to a lot of things. This is going to be a bit heavy, I'm just letting you all know. I remember when Techno passed. I was really fucked, just angry at everything for such a long time. And I only really got out of that stint when I spoke to Techno Dad. He said, in his words, the cure to grief, dude, it's gratitude. Think about every good thing you've learned from this bullshit. Every good thing you still have. Everything you can still do with your life. Because, in his words, there's only so many times you'll be able to look up and gaze at the stars. Damn. What a good man. But hey, dude, you better start being motivated. You better think how good you've got it. Unless you don't have it good. But still, you know, thank you boys for watching. Just a note, I'm gonna love answering your questions and talking about shit I care about. But I'm no mental health expert. And I can see this being a bit of a vessel for questions well out of my depth. So there's some helpful links in the description for that sort of stuff. So check that out. And don't ask me, I'm an idiot. Email me questions that aren't too heavy at this email here. I'll see you again soon. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye.